Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will create a project for User Authentication Management System in Qt framework using C++. This is our user interface of Qt framework, and here I have to create a new project. So this is button to create new project. This is new or plus button. Okay, so I will click here and then I will select Qt widget application. Okay, then I will decrease size of this window because I will able to see these two buttons. So I will click this choose button, and after it I have to give a name to my project. So user authentication. Okay, and after it uh, this is by default path where I have to save my project, but you can change it by clicking on this browse button, and I will go along with this by default path. So I will click on next button, and here you can see three options for build system. Okay, I will work with qmake, and then I will press or click on next button. So this is our class information. So first is our class name. So our class is main window. You can change name of your class, and after it is base class. Now you cannot change this q main window class because this is provided by qt framework. Okay, and this main window class will inherit from this q main window class. Okay, and next is main window dot h. In this file, we have to declare functions and variables that we have to use in our main window.cpp file. And this is our main window.cpp file where we have to write our C++ code, and then this checkbox is clicked because we have to generate a form for our project, and this is a form a file. Inside the form, this is a file where we have to create a user interface. Okay, and then I will click next button. So this is window for translation of your file. So you can translate your file in any language, but I will uh, keep remain this uh, none option, and then I will click on next button. Now I have to select a kit because this kit will contain a compiler for our project. So I will choose this first, that is min GW64 bit. Okay, and then next, and now our project is successfully created. So I will click on this finish button, and here you can see this is our project and this is code inside main.cpp, but we have to go inside main window.cpp. Okay, so this is our header file main window.h to use our main window, and this is ui underscore main window.h. So this is included here because we have to use a user interface elements. Okay, so now I have to use a function inside this file. So first of all, I have to declare that function inside main window dot h. Okay, inside this headers file, where you can see this is main window dot h. Okay, now I will go inside this main window dot h, and then inside private, this is public, and here I will declare private slots. Okay, private slots, and after it I will declare here a name of function that will be used inside our main window.cpp. So void, this is type return type, it means that this function will not return anything, and then name of function you can use any name. So I will use name button. Okay, button function, button function. Okay, and then this is our function, and after it I have to use semicolon. Now this is declare inside main window dot h. Now we can use this function inside our main window dot cpp. So here I will use this main window dot cpp. Sorry, this function that was um, sorry button function. Okay, that will be perform its functionality when a button will be clicked. So here I have to use, so this is type of function void, and then uh, name of class that was main window, and we will inherit this function from main window class. So here I have to use name of function that was button function. Okay, and then body of function, and I will write a code or code of my CPP inside this function. Okay, now I want to explain everything included inside this file. So these were our header files I have told you already, and after it, this is constructor of our main window class that will be inherited from Q main window class that is provided by Qt framework. And here we are initializing it with a parent, and after it this is UI, and UI is our member function, and here we are initializing it with instance, and after it this is user interface, and we are initializing user interface elements. Okay, and here I have to use a button. So first of all I will create a user interface. So I will open this forms, and then I will go inside main window dot UI. Okay, so here I have to create a simple or basic user interface. So first of all I will give a title to my project. So I will use label. So this is label widget. I will drag it inside this window, and then I will increase size of this widget, and now I will change text size, sorry, text value. So this is our user authentication authentication system. Okay, yes, and then I will increase size of text. So I will select this widget, and then I will click right button from my mouse, and then I will choose this option change style sheet, and after it I will use q label, that is name of widget. So this name of widget will be used as a selector. Okay, then I will use font size property, and I will set text size at 15 sorry 25 px. Okay, and then I will apply, and then click OK. Sorry, it is not applied on my widget, so I will try again. Change my style sheet, q label. Yes, here is mistake of spelling, that's why it was not applying. So I will try again to apply it, and then OK. Yes, now you can see that it was applied successfully. Okay, so this is user authentication system. This is title. Now I will use this q label widget again, and here I will type enter username. Okay, user name and colon. Now I will increase size of this widget, and from here now I will increase text value. So here I will select it again, and then I will press right button from my mouse, and then I will change style sheet. Okay, now I will use again q label, and then inside it I will use font size property, font size, and then I will set 15 px. Okay, and then I will apply it, and then I will click OK button. Now you can see that size of text is increased here. This text size, sorry, here is text size 25 px and here is 15 px. Okay, now I will copy this widget and then I will paste it on next line. Now I will set position of this widget and here I will change text value of this widget and here I will enter password. Okay, password, and after it I have to use QLine edit widget to get value from user. So here I will filter line edit widget. So this is line edit widget and I will drag it into this window and then I will increase size and now I will increase also text value. Okay, so this is selected and then I will press right button again and then I will select this change style sheet option and here I will use Q line edit. Okay, so this is the name of our widget that will be used as a selector, and after it inside the body I will use font size property and then I will set 15 px of size. Okay, and then apply and OK button. And now I will copy this widget and then I will paste it on next line. Then I will set position of this. Okay, so this is user simple user interface. Now I have to use just two buttons. So this is our push button. Okay, and after it I will change value. So here I will type OK and now I want to increase size. So once again I will press right button from my mouse and then style sheet, change style sheet, and here I will use Q push button. This is name of our widget that will be used as a selector. Okay, and then we will apply a change on this widget, that is font size property, and then I will set 15 px again and then I will apply it and OK. Now you can see that change is changed. So I will click it, select it, and then I will copy it and then I will paste it next. So here I will change text value and now here I will type exit. So this button is OK button or enter button. Okay, and this is our exit button, and these are titles. Okay, this is our title of project, and this is to help the user, and it is also to help the user. And these are two line widgets to get value. First is for getting username and other is for getting password from the user, and these are button when this button will be clicked, then user entered value will be gotten inside main window.cpp, and if we want to close the user interface window, then we will click on this exit button. Okay, so this is a simple user interface. You can add some more widgets, but it is enough for us. And after it I will go back to our main window.cpp, and here I will connect this button with a slot. So here I have to use connect option and then UI, because this is our user interface element and this is push button. Okay, this is push button, and when push button will be clicked, then a signal will be fired. Okay, so here I will use signal. Okay, this is keyword, and here uh, what method will be fired or performed, that is clicked. Okay, when clicked, this button will be clicked. Okay, then a signal will be fired. So here this is clicked. Okay, and after it I have to connect this signal with the slot. Okay, so here I will use this pointer and then keyword slot, and after it I want to connect it with this function. Function name is my button function. Okay, and after it I will use a semicolon in the last. When our push button 1 or OK button will be clicked, then a signal will be fired. Okay, and this signal will be connected with this slot that contains a function, and this function is our button function. Okay, so when OK button will be clicked, then this button will perform its functionality. Okay, so inside I have to write some C++ code. So here I have to use variable or array. Okay, with type int, and name of array will names. Okay, names, and then this is array. So I will assign some usernames. Okay, and first name is Ali, second name is Hassan, and then Zaman. Okay, you can use also capital letter, but I am using small letters. Okay, now I will use semicolon. Sorry, type of this array should use string because we are assigning string values. Okay, so here name type of this array should q string. Okay, so after it I will use again q string as a type of array, and then I will declare array codes, and then I will assign some codes to this array. So here first should a Ali 1 2 for Ali username. So this code will be used for Ali name username. Okay, and then for Hassan, and this should 3 4, and then Zaman, and password should, you can use any password, but I want to use that password that will easy to remember. Okay, so here Zaman and 5 6, and then a semicolon in the last of statement. So these are some values saved in our system. It means that these three users are authenticated. Okay, so we will get username from user, and then password according to username. Okay, then if name of user and password of user are correct, then we will display a message of success. Otherwise, we will display a error message. Okay, and now we have to get value from user. So here I will use again qstring, and then I will declare a variable your name. Okay, I mean username, and now we will get name of user from user using a user interface element, that is UI, and line edit 1. Okay, this is line edit 1. So we are getting username by using this widget or user interface element, and what is type of that value, that is text. Okay, it means that user will enter a text value, and that will be received and will saved inside this uname variable with type string, and then I will use again qstring, and then u code, and then ui, and now we have to get second value by using line edit 2. Okay, and then I will define type of this value, that will be text. Okay, so now we are getting first in first variable username, and then in a second variable password. Okay, now we have to compare this password and username, but we have to set a flag for found or not found. So here I will set uh, a flag with name found. Okay, and I will set it false. for first time. Okay, and then we will give some options, I mean some tries to user, that he can try 5 times or 4 times or 3 times to access our management system. So here I will declare a variable, but it should declared inside main window dot h. Okay, so here in private section I will declare name of variable, so with type int, and variable name will tries. You can use any name instead of tries. Okay, so we are declaring this variable with type integer inside our main window dot h. Okay, now we can use it inside our main window dot cpp. Now you will think that why cannot we declare that variable inside this our function? That's why, because we have to use that variable inside this portion. Okay, I mean here where we are connecting our push button with a slot. So that's why we have to declare this tries variable inside our main window dot h. Okay, so here tries. Okay, and I will initialize it with 0. For first time, try value of tries is 0. Okay, and now next I will use a function. So here I will use function name for loop. Okay, and this is for loop. I will use it here, and then I will declare a variable int I, and I will assign 0 to I, and how many times this for loop will execute. It will execute according to size of names or password. So we will execute it according to size of this name array. Okay, so here I will use I less than size of, I will call size of function, and inside the function I will define name of array, that is names, and divided by, sorry, it is size of. Okay, size of, and then here I will use again size of, and then names, and then index 0. Okay, then it will be divided, this array will be divided with first index of array. Okay, so in this way we will get total length of this array. Okay, so here I will increase in value of I plus plus. Okay, now inside our for loop I will use if condition, and now inside the if condition, I have to compare user entered name with our saved usernames. Okay, and then I will compare user entered code with our saved code. Okay, so here I will set first condition that you name, and this is variable, and using this variable we are getting value from user. Okay, so here your name will be compared with our saved name in our system. Okay, so here I will use a name of array that contains name. Okay, and names, now I will assign I instead of index. So in first iteration, value of I will 0. So first index will be checked, and first index contains Ali. Okay, so if username is Ali, then we will set font flag true. Okay, and after it we will terminate our this for loop by using break statement. Okay, but if our name does not match with Ali, then value of I will 1, and on index 1 this Hassan name is saved. then it will be compared with this Hassan. So if this compares with the Hassan, then we will display message of success. Otherwise, we will compare with name Zaman, because value of I will be increased at 2. Okay, so in this way, when size is equal to or greater than 3, then this for loop will be terminated. So here I will set second condition by using AND operator, and then I will compare U code, I mean user entered code, with our save code. Okay, so here I will use again a name of array that contains codes. Okay, so here I will use I index. So first iteration, index is 0 that contains this password. Okay, so in our condition we are comparing username with this Ali in our first iteration. Then password, user entered password with password that is saved in our first index. Okay, on in next iteration, our second name will be compared with user entered name, and then according to second index, our password will be compared, and so on. Okay, so I will use here body of if condition, and inside if it matches, then we will set this for flag as true. So here I will change value, and then I will set true, and then we will break the next iteration of loop by using break statement. Okay, I hope you got it. So when this is found successfully, or username and password is correct, then found will true, and now outside this for loop we will set again if condition. Okay, and now this if condition is outside the for loop. So here I will use if condition, and then I will check that if found. It means that if found is true, okay, then inside the if condition we will display a message of success message by using queue message box. So we have to use queue message box. That's why we have to include here in header files, and that is queue message box, and we will select it. Now we can use this queue message box inside this if condition. Okay, and now I will use this queue message box, and then I will define type of this queue message box, that should information, because it will display information, and then I will use this pointer, and after it I will give a title to this queue message box, and this will success message. Okay, and then I will use comma, because next I have to display an information by using a string or any variable. Okay, now I will display name of user. So here I will display name of user string, and it will display it as it is, and then I will concatenate a variable that contains the name of user. So here I will use name of variable that contains username. So here I will use uname. Okay, because our value was saved in this uname variable. And next I want to display next information on next line. So here I will use backslash and n, and now I will go on next line to make this code clear and easy to understand. You can do all this process in same line. Okay, and then I will display a string that is welcome to management system. Okay, and this message will be displayed if the user entered value is successfully matched or compared with the saved username and password. Okay, so this message will be displayed if found is true. Else, now we will use else. So here I will use else. It means that if found is still false. So here I will use again if condition because now I have to check that number or value of tries is less than 5 or greater than 5. So here I will use if tries or value of tries is less than or equal to 5. Okay, so we will give 5 uh, tries to our user that he can uh, use his name and password 5 times. Okay, if he is entering incorrect name or password. Okay, so here I will display a message and I will display that message by using Q message box and with information type information, and then I will use this pointer and then here try again as a title of our Q message box. So this title, and then I will go on next line, and now I will display a string that invalid invalid username or password username or password, so he should try again. Okay, now I will use again this backslash and n, and now I will go on next line, and here I will display another string that is try again. Okay, so this message will be displayed if he is or user is entering incorrect name or password, but his tries are less than or equal to 5, but tries are greater than 5, then I will use else again. So this all process is inside this else. Okay, and this else is nested inside this outer else, and inside this else I will display message, and I will use again Q message box and with type information, and I will use again this pointer and then title that you are blocked. Okay, because if tries are greater than 5, it means that it is unauthenticated user, so we have to block that user to save our management system uh, from any illegal activity. So here I will display message that uh, too many attempts. Okay, too many attempts, and then I will display another message on next line. So I will use backslash n, and now I will display another string that you are blocked or don't try again. Okay, not try again. So this message will be displayed if value of tries is greater than 5. So here I have to increase the value of tries if it is still less than or equal to 5. So here I will use tries and then increment operator. Okay, so I want to explain all this process. Here I am connecting push button. So here when push button will be clicked, then a signal will be fired and it will be connected with a slot, and that slot contains button function. Okay, and then we are using here tries because after every click of this push button value of try should be increased. Okay, and then here inside the function I have registered some users. These are authenticated users. Okay, and here we are getting values from user, and these values are username and user password. And then we are using here a flag that is false first time. Okay, and then here we are using for loop. Okay, and it will execute according to size of our names array. Okay, and then if our username matches with our saved name and user password matches or compares successfully with saved password, then we will set true that flag that is found, and then we will use here break statement to terminate our for loop. Okay, then we have to check using if condition that if found is true. Okay, if found is true, it means that password and username was entered successfully. Then we have to display a message that welcome to our management system. Okay, otherwise we will give more options or we have to set more condition. So if tries are less than 5, it means that user tries first time and in first try his username or password was incorrect. Then he can try once again. If on second attempt name and password are again incorrect, then he can try once more. And in this way, if tries are greater than 5, then we will display this message that you are blocked. Okay, but tries are less than 5 or equal to 5, then we will give him one more option. Okay, so this was all about our project. Now we have to test our project. So I will execute my project by clicking our run button, and now compilation process is successful. And now here you can see this is our simple user interface, and here I have to enter username. So first name is Ali and password is Ali12. Okay, now I will click this OK button, and now you can see name of user is Ali, and then welcome to management system. Okay, so this was successful. It means username and password was correct. Okay, so here I will click on OK button. Now I will enter incorrect password. Okay, so here I will click on OK button. Now you can see this that invalid username or password. Try again because this was our first try. Okay, now we can try 5 times. Okay, now this was first try. I will click OK. Now I will try once again. So this message is again for try again. Now this was second try. Now I will try once again. This is three, and now this is this will 4. So this is fourth try, and now I will click OK again. This is a fifth try. Now value of tries is 5. Okay, now if we will try again, then we will be blocked. Okay, so what happen if I click OK button again? Now you can see that too many attempts. Here you can see this is title, you are blocked. Okay, too many attempts, do not try again. Now I cannot try again. Here you can see if I press OK button again, so this is again displayed that too many attempts, do not try again. Okay, now I want to close this user interface window. I have to click this exit button, but still this button is not functional. Now I have to make it functional. So here I will use again connect function, and then sorry, this is closing parenthesis, and then this is user interface element. So here I have to use UI, and then this is push button 2. Okay, and now when this button will be clicked, then a signal will be fired, and this will fired on clicking button. So here I have to use this method that this is clicked, and now I have to connect it with a slot. So here I will use this and then slot keyword, and here I have to uh, define the name of function, that is close. Okay, this is provided by Qt framework by default. So that's why we are not declaring this function inside our project or code. So here I will use semicolon. Okay. Now I will execute again our project, and then you will see output, and then we will able to test again our project. And now uh, we were trying with first username and first uh, password. Now what happen if I enter second username or third username? So second name was Hassan, and saved password for Hassan username was Hassan34. Okay, if I click on OK button, then name of Hassan is displayed, and then welcome to management system. Okay, now if I test third username, that was Zaman, and the password saved for Zaman was Zaman56, and what will happen if I press this OK button? So success message is displayed. Welcome to management system. Okay. Now I want to close this user interface window. So I will click here on this exit button. Now you can see that our user interface is closed successfully. So this was all about our project about user authentication management system. I hope this video will very helpful for you and easy to understand for you. If you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.